Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a little bit of Janet's cardigan here. But as soon as I get up to past the armholes, I'll be onto my straight needles. I'm getting used to these, but I still don't like them. I don't like the bend in this one. Someone suggested straightening the end. I've tried, but I'm not strong enough to straighten it. And I'm afraid I can't use like pliers or anything like that because it'll probably damage the end. So I'm just managing. At least when I get finished the back, I can use my straight needles for all of the rest, because it's just 2 halves for the fronts, you know, in the 2 sleeves. There's not as many stitches. But in the meantime, I have been busy today. I'm going to show you what I've been doing today. So I'll put my knitting down there. And I've finished the little cardigan for Helen in Devon, I think it is. I've got her address anyway, like. But I'll have to send her a message to make sure she's at home. But I'll not be able to send anything till Tuesday anyway because of the holiday. But I know she did say that she was going down to her son's because the wife was expecting a baby any day or something. So anyway, that's finished, and I did the ribs. That's the front and the back. Just using the normal number of stitches, that's what you do for this part of the body, and the same with the sleeves. Instead of what the pattern says, the pattern tells you, well, I'll get the pattern and I'll tell you what it says. If you're doing the first size, the small size, the smallest one's a 16-inch, I think is it? Well, it just says 0 to 9 months. Yes, 16 to 18-inch chest. It tells you to cast on 71 stitches, and after you've done the rib, it then tells you to decrease across the rows until you have 55 stitches. Now I did this with a larger size, and I had 89, so I started with 89 stitches. That was on the other one I did before this one. I started with 89 stitches, and then I had to take off 20 stitches to come to 69, and it just did not look right. It was too wide, the rib was too wide, and as you can see, that's normal rib for a little cardigan. You don't want a rib that comes out wide like that. So anyway, I'll be getting in touch with Helen and sorting that out to send it to her, but that one's finished. But these bubble stitch cardigans seem to take me a bit longer than the other ones to knit because of the stitch, and with this one having a collar as well, there's quite a lot. I think I had to do 2 3/4 inches knit for the collar. There's quite a lot of stitches on there as well. Whereas you're doing just a normal round neck, it's only a little bit, you know, you only have a few rows. That's that. I finished that, and I am not doing anything else during the day, just orders. I'm going to do my orders. I actually have Janet's to do, then I have Claudette's to do, and Sarah, I think. Yes, I think that's a lady's name. I'll have to have a look at the book. I think it's Sarah. I have one to do for her, but I might start Claudette's, do some of that during the day, because I cannot knit that of a night time because it's black. So I would probably sort that out and maybe start that maybe tomorrow afternoon, and then do this in the morning and the night time for to finish this one off. But I have been busy today as well, and this is my second mandala, and this time I have all the instructions written down what I did. That off there. Yeah, I found this took a whole page to do it all. There are actually 16 rounds in it, and it's not exactly the same as the other one. The one I sent to Dagry. I think this stitch here, I wasn't sure whether I had done a double crochet or a triple crochet, so I'd done a triple crochet. And then I remembered I had the picture up on Instagram, so I brought the picture up, and I could see it was a lot smaller stitch, but I'd already done it. So that made it a little bit, that would have made the pattern a little bit different. And I did have one or two problems, because as like I'm saying, it's not exactly the same. I think when I come to this part up here, it started going a little bit wavy. So I think I had more, or was it, no, it was this one here, not that one, this one. It started going a little bit wavy, so when I done the next row, I had to take 1 or 2 stitches away to take that waviness out. And there's one great thing about cotton: you can iron it, a steam iron, and it makes it the perfect shape when you give it a good going over with your steam iron. That is one good thing I like about cotton, because this is cotton. This is Mariner's cotton, and I'd thought about getting some more of this wool because the colours are so nice, they go together, and I thought about getting some more. But I had a problem when I looked on the site. This is all I have left. This is this colour cinnamon, this is ochre, this is cream. But I ended up having to use this. This was some cream I got from Lovecraft. Yes, I bought a lot from Lovecraft after one lady, I think it was Carol, that sent some to me. I'm not absolutely certain, there's not many people sent that stuff to me, but I think Carol did send some of this in the red, green and the cream. And so I had used all of that, and I had bought another pack of it for ready to do my Christmas ones again. And I had to use this cream because, like saying, that was all I had of the cream. And it's just in that middle bit there. The other one is the lighter cream, the other cream that I've put in. And that's what I'll do. Make any more, it's going to be that in the centre and the other. But I think I'm going to do a set of coasters to go, because that's going up on my eBay shop, and I think I'll do a set of 4 coasters to go with it. So what I'll do is just the centrepiece, this centrepiece in the middle, and put the wavy edge like that on, instead of I have some of my own with the same pattern in it. It's a different, the edge on there is a bit different to what I've done on here on this wavy one. I thought I'll do a different wavy edge around it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a set of 4 coasters and sell the coasters and the mandala together as a set up on eBay when I finish that. So that's something to get sorted out, but it doesn't take very long to do. It only took me about 2.5 hours to make this, so it doesn't take very long. I think I'm a little bit quicker at crochet than I am at knitting. I can get things done a lot quicker when I'm doing crochet. But like I'm saying, I was going to order some more of this, but those are the only 2 I can get. They haven't got this one anymore. The cinnamon, I don't know whether it's off altogether, but I'll have to have a look around. But this is, it's not just ordinary cotton, it's mercerized cotton, and it's much better. This one is nice as well, but this mercerized is much nicer. And it is, it's only £2.50 for a 100-gram ball from Mariner's, which is very good, because all cotton, I think a lot of the cotton that you buy is about £2.50 just for a 50-gram ball. But I would probably get some more from Mariner's, other colours as well, to do some some more things like that, because sometimes I get a little bit sick of knitting, and I do like to do a little bit crochet now and again. And anyway, I'm telling you, I went to my new place for my bingo on Thursday, me and my friend. We never won anything, but the place is just as big, but there wasn't as many people in, so there was, as far as we are concerned, we got more chance of winning. We were waiting for one number for a lot of the games, but when it first started, they had a big screen up on the stage, and they were showing the numbers on that big screen when they were shouting. And it's a little bit different at our other place, because when somebody called for a line, they didn't call, somebody didn't call the numbers out. They just put the number of the card in, and it come up on the screen that that it was correct. So that was a little bit, I went a little bit quicker. And then when we finished the first game, I didn't realise, but they started the second game straight away, because usually in between games I'll have a drink, you know. So I was picking my drink up and have a bit of a drink, and then all my friends nudged me, "It started, Sheila, it started again, man." So I was looking, you know, and I thought, well, I've missed some of the numbers, but they give you the first 5 number thing, you know, they call those numbers out, and I think I had missed 3 of them actually, because they were caught unawares. So at least we know now, we're doing all the other games, that not to start doing anything at the end of a game, because they call it straight away. But I'm glad they had that screen up on the stage, because there was the first half, there was a woman calling the numbers. And well, that's my hearing or what. I know my hearing's not the best, but I could not make out some of the numbers she was saying. So I was looking up at the screen all the time. Every time I heard her voice, looking at the screen and the number off, and well, I'm going to miss the numbers. But we got used to that as well, and it was a much better place actually. It was a club, so I mean, I only have a shandy when I go there, like, but the prices were, you know, cheap anyway, not what you pay in an ordinary pub. And my friend just lives up the street from where this place is. It was called the Throckley Union Jack Club. And my friend just lives up the street, so I just had to pick her up. We went up to the club, and I back down again. I dropped her off and I went home. But before, when we were going to the other place, I had to go pick my friend up, go back over where I had just come to get to the place we were going to. And then when I took her home, I had to go up to where she lived and then back down again to get onto the A1 for me to get home. So it was a lot easier. And when I come to the A1, the road seemed okay. It wasn't blocked off like it has been for quite a lot of times. Only when I came to one of the islands, the cones were going up to the island, so I thought, oh God, it's another diversion. It's going to take me ages to get home. But it was only diverting you. They must have been doing something under the bridge. So they just diverted us up one side and down the other. And they did that on a couple of roundabouts. So I don't know what they're doing under the bridges, but I still got home in plenty of time to do a little bit knitting. And that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to, after I finish this video, I'm going to make myself a sandwich and a cup of tea, because I'm not really very hungry. A couple of sandwiches will do me, and a couple of biscuits. Because I think I had some spaghetti bolognese for my lunch, and I think it was a little bit, I think I ate a little bit more than I should, so I'm still a bit full. So anyway, that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you all another time. So bye for now.